analysis for the functional testings like RAG, attached process, CSVB, carrier revisions, handover. And along with this, I am doing the providing the L2 level support to field test testing. That's all.
Okay. So if I ask you the what all features you are comfortable in LTE or 5G, can you list down those features?
Yes, I am compatible with the RAS process, attached RAS, then handover, CSFB, carrier revision. Regarding the 5G, I am compatible with the PDU connect, PDU session, then slice network slicing, architecture, NSA, ASA flow. That's all.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with our 4G. Okay. So then after that we will cover 5G.
Yes.
Okay. So starting with 4G. So in 4G, so first step is just after you power on. What is the first step you do?
Sir, whenever UV have to get power on or goes to from airplane mode to get the off. So first of all, the protocol initial has to begin. So first of
Mm-hmm.
all, UV has to begin trying to search the blind searching for the available sources in terms of SRS and in the storage list. But if he's not found the suitable ARFCN and the backup data, then he has to go for the DRS. In the form of he is trying to search with the ARFCN value. Once the ARFCN will get, he is will get the band and bandwidth also. So then he is decoding the PSS. PSS has nothing
Just
but the self
wait.
group.
Okay. Fine, step by step. Okay. So you are saying, so we just search for ERFCN or whatever, right? Based on
Yes, sir.
that, we get bandwidth
Yes, sir.
and band.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Energy.
So do you really think at the time of frequency scan, we got the bandwidth?
No, miss. First of all, it's get the frequency only, sir. Means
Okay.
in terms of
So first
RSRP,
of all,
those not be has the good RSRP. That frequency has to be selected by the UV, sir.
okay, again. So first thing is bandwidth is not there. Okay. So that is correction.
Yes,
Second thing is based on RSRP, it is searching for frequency. That is correct statement.
yes, sir. RSRP or RSSI. Those have the good RSSI. The E node B has to get select that E node B.
Okay. So let me ask you one more question. So RSRP and RSSI, these two are kind of very basic parameter.
Yes.
So you are quoting like based on RSRP and RSSI, it is selecting some frequency. Okay. So what
Yes,
is the
sir.
difference between RSSI and RSRP?
Sir, RSI is nothing but the received signal means strength indicator, whereas RSRP is the received power. So in the terms of
No.
RSSI, we
So
are
this is apart from full form. Anything you can add?
yes. RSSI has calculating the means VHW value in the sense of means antenna values. Means transmission and receiver power has to be included in the RSSI. Maybe his 10 means what level he has to be get extended his coverage in the good coverage. And RSRP is nothing but the received power to the UV.
Okay. So you are telling RSI is something with related to the antenna and RSRP
Yes.
is something related to UE.
Yes. Both means both, and E node B as well as UV side also.
Okay. This is okay. So why we need these two parameter? Okay. So earlier, if you just mentioned like 3G or 2G, you have idea. Okay, basic idea. So earlier,
Mhm.
if I remember 2G time, we used to have RX11 and RX coil, right? As a
Mhm.
signal quality and signal strength
Yes.
indicator kind of thing. So, but now in LT, we have three parameter. First is strength indicator. Second is power. Third one is quality.
Mhm.
Okay. So why we have three parameter in LT?
Sir,
Any
LT
specific
has
scenario, specific need?
yeah. Yes. For the RS parity means in the sense we required to get latch on network. This parameter is mandatory because this is a purely IP based structure for the LTA structure. Whereas in 2G, which we are working on the only voice calls, there is no data or any mis related to quality. Means like in LT, we have to working with the voice over LT. So quality of the voice is relevant than the 2G. So here, this is the mandatory parameter like RSRP, RSSA. This has been fixed, and this can be ensure the UV has in good coverage and has stimulated the prospective coverage and the bandwidth also relevant to the network.
Just I'm not adding any correction here, but this is completely vague answer. Okay. So just rethink about this. Okay, this is the kind of basic parameter. You should know about this parameter because this is
Yeah.
nothing to do with IP-based network or CS-based network. Okay, that RSI and RSRP, and at the time of frequency search, RSRP is not under the picture. Okay, this is
Mm.
something related to your
Okay.
reference
Okay, sir.
signals. Okay, so
Yeah.
just means just try to understand these two. They are basic parameter. Okay, if we are
Yeah.
quoting that like we are scanning this one or we are based on this parameter, so we should aware. Okay, then
Yeah.
again, it's nothing to do with protocol. So as we are mentioning, we are working on these technologies, so we should aware of these answers. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
okay,
Yes, sir.
sure. So next thing is that you mentioned the PSS and SSS. Okay. So first thing, so
Yes.
suppose just after power on, we have nearby frequency means we have TDD, we have FDD. Okay. So based on
Yes, sir.
what exact information may you get to know that particular frequency is TDD or that is kind of FDD?
Yeah, okay. Sir, miss, relevant to the TDD and FDD, we have to come note whenever the miss uplink and downlink data has to be same in the same RB miss resources block. That is to be the
No,
TDD.
wait. So just after powering on, okay. So exact on based of what information my UE just get to know, let's have that information, whether that particular frequency or particular band is FDD or TDD. I'm not asking that functionality. I'm just
Okay, okay.
asking whatever frequency we have selected, whatever frequency we are scanning, that particular frequency is TDD or FDD. How my UI will get to know that information?
Means sir, frequency relevant to the if means band is more than the 30, then it is the TDD. If band is under the miss value is below the 30, that is FDD. That has to be get one parameter where we have to conclude TDD or FDD.
Okay. Again, this is incorrect. Based on PSS and SSS location. Okay. So just you're aware, like we have different
Yes,
location of PSS and SSS based on
yes,
TDD
yes.
and FDD.
In the same
Okay. So
in the
that is
miss.
the correct answer. Nothing to do with again. So suppose band 66 or in that one, those are FDD band. Okay. Next one is after that also we have FDD bands. Okay.
Correct,
So nothing to do with that one. Okay.
correct.
So, okay. So that is again. Just try to understand that more. Okay. So after that, PSS, SSS, what do you do?
Yes, sir. I miss you has to get decode the MIP, sir.
MIP. Okay. So what is kind of important information we have in MIP?
MIP is nothing but the master information block. This is the 24-bit information, is total including the CRC. That there is a total 40-bit information. In under the MIP, we are getting the system bandwidth, system frame number,
Mhm.
PCA value, transmission Indian, and PHICS configurations.
Okay. Okay. So two, three things. Let me ask you from here. Okay. What exactly role of SFN?
Sir, SMA is a system frame number. In SFN, the value is 0 to 1023, in which we have to allocate the resources to the UV under the SFN. SFN has to is mandatory for decoding the uh, see
That is
like we
fine.
are.
That is fine. I'm just asking. So that is fine. I'm not asking for you. So why we are using SFN? SFN is kind of instead of SFN we can use any counter, right? Means the SFN is kind of counter. So why we are using that SFN? Okay. So exact
Mhm.
significance. I'm just not asking the
Yes, such
ranges
system
or
frame
kind of.
number is nothing but we have to come to know the miss OFDM grade value miss in terms of the his locations are in under the SFN. So we are to using the SFN for the initial or mandatory element for the decoding the miss for the RAS process.
For the rest processes. Okay. Again, just one tip. So if you are answering anything, okay, so please restrict yourself to add few points. Means just extra things. Okay, Miss Reg. Again, SFN is nothing to do with Reg, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes,
Do
yes,
you have
correct.
means have you ever seen that SFN related thing in Reg? The specific,
No, 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 no.
right? Again,
For decoding means doing the range, MIB is required. But no, this is the sub element of the MIB. So nothing required for the range. Correct, sir.
no, again. So see, so decoding Reg means you will not decode Reg, yeah, right? Reg is something we are sending and network will try to decode.
Yes, yes,
Okay, okay.
yes, yes.
Second thing is you have mentioned OFDM here. Okay, so let me
Yes,
ask you, what is exactly OFDMA? What do you think? What is OFDMA, and what is the kind of where we are using that OFDMA in LTE?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. OFDM is orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. We
Mm-hmm.
have to use the OFDM for the getting the frame value for the PSS and SSS. So you come to know the frame structures under the OFDM. Means one radio frame has containing the 10 milliseconds value, and under the 10 milliseconds where we are frame burst we are getting.
Mm-hmm.
So under the means time slots, symbols where are present, preamble has to get relocated on which frame that to be come to know under the OFDM, sir. On the frame grid
Okay,
sector. Yes.
okay, okay. One more thing. Those are better to mention symbols. Whatever you are talking about, I feel you are talking about symbols. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
OFDM is technology. Okay. What
Yes,
we
sir.
are using in DF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is just for multiple signals, multiple things we can send at a time without any interference. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
again, if you are not sure, if you are not aware about any particular concept, please restrict yourself to add those type of terminology. Okay. These are very, very huge.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
means you can write
Yes.
down that OFDMA or that those things. You can means just try to check whatever exactly these are. Okay, so this is something. So are you aware with means whenever you cover OFDMA, just try to check SCFDMA. Are you aware about that SCFDMA?
Yes, yes. SFDM used for the sir uplink direction from UV to inward side.
Okay, so what exactly that mean? SCFDMA.
SFDM is for using for the uplink means initialize process for the means uplink direction.
Okay, so just mention this one also. Okay, so this is try to gather more information about it. Okay, that's what is actually doing. Okay, next thing is this is again incomplete information. Okay, you are just mentioning some random names here. Okay, so after that, you just mentioned what PHICH information,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
So
yes.
in that PHICH information, what is significance of that information?
Sir, it is helpful to know the means for giving the acknowledgement and non-acknowledgement over the resources.
For uplink or downlink?
um, Uplink, sir. Sorry, downlink, downlink.
Downlink. Rethink about that. Okay, I'm not correcting here. Okay. So again, so this is something about, okay, let's talk about this. This is something about the feedback or acknowledgement or unacknowledgement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
sir.
this information we require, this functionality we require some later point of time. And why we are getting PHICH information in MIB? Maybe something very, very important, very crucial information. They cannot lose that information. Okay. But still we are adding that PHICH configuration here. Okay. But for I feel like for current initialization or synchronization, we don't require that acknowledgement or unacknowledgement. Then why we are getting PHICH in MIT?
This is the question, sir. Means why we record the PHS value under the MIP?
Miss MIT, miss, we can kind of add this value somewhere else or maybe some later point of time. Any specific significance do you feel here we have in MIB?
This is the element of MIP, sir, and means
No, so that's I'm asking. So this is element of MIB. Okay, so we have in MIB. MIB is very crucial information. At the time of synchronization only, we get that information, right? So
Yes.
why we are adding that PHICH in mid? So acknowledgement or not acknowledgement, this is something will come into the picture some later point of time, right? Har,
Yeah.
basically. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
why we are adding that ACNAG thing in MIB? This we can maybe we can add in SIB somewhere or maybe in RRC, any other parameter, any other signaling. Why we are getting this in this one, MIB? Do you feel any importance here of that parameter?
Yes, actually, means for the heart, means under the PHS we have to getting the heart values are also means exactly I don't know.
Mhm. Okay, no issues. Okay, so just again recheck this thing. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
just one question, one more question about from this MIB. Okay,
Mhm.
so you initially mentioned that MIB size is 24, right? So
40
can
minutes,
you break
40
so
minutes, sir.
24, 24,
24 in,
24,
yeah. Yes, sir.
24 MIB?
Mhm.
Leave CRC, leave CRC part. Okay, so
Okay.
MIB. So
Okay.
can you break down that 24 bits means suppose SFN this many bit or maybe
Yes, yes, yes,
PHICH this many bit? Are you aware
yes,
about that?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
So
okay, please mention.
system bandwidth has the 3 bit. Then PHA has configuration also 3 bit. System bandwidth is 8 bit. Total is 14, and the 10 has used for the future perspective means number of transmission bit or spare bits. So overall,
Correct,
this is the
correct,
24-bit correction.
correct. Okay. So you just mentioned that SFN is 8-bit, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but SFN value is 0 to 1023.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how many bits we require to represent 0 to 1023 values?
Uh, 1023 bit or I thought so. Sir, 3 bits. It's not sure.
No, 3-bit is kind of, you are talking about this one. Okay. So, just one thing. So, 10, so I'll leave that thing. Okay. 10-bit require basically. You can check after our interview.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
10-bit require basically to represent that means 2 to the power 10 is 1024 bit. Okay. So,
Okay. Okay.
in that way, 10 bit we require to represent that total 0 to 1023, right?
Okay.
But
Right.
here in MIB, we are getting 8 bits.
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere 2 bits we don't have to
Yeah.
represent that SFN
Mm,
value.
yes. Yes. You means we have to say these 2 bits have be as for the guarded bandwidth. No? Means 8 bit is effective and 2 is the guarded bandwidth, sir.
Guarded bandwidth means
Means is not getting utilized.
not
Guarded
getting
bandwidth in case not
utilized.
getting utilized or getting the spare means suppose sir whenever we have to get the some value also no means RB is a 1 point like decoding whenever the bandwidth also. So that time also every time we are not utilizing the 100% bandwidth. No? Some are putting by the guarded bandwidth or not getting used. So here also
So
I thought
again,
so.
Sushil,
Yes, sir.
again, nothing to do with guard period, guard bandwidth. Okay. So again,
Yes.
let me ask you,
Yeah, extra
why
to be
we
get it.
need guard period? What is the
Yes, yes,
concept
sir. Sir,
behind
I
that
come to
guard
I
period?
no, yes, sir. I come to
Hmm?
know and miss I get noted, sir. Miss not required to talk the extra to the recruiter.
Yes,
Yeah, miss
yes.
unnecessary question to be get arise over the my explanation.
Exactly, Sushil. Okay. So
Yes,
suppose you are answering something. Okay. So
yes,
sometimes we feel we don't know that answer. That is fine. Means don't
yes,
worry about that. Okay. So that is
yes,
fine. Okay.
yes,
But please restrict yourself to add some keywords or something. Okay. Sometimes we feel
yes,
that is fine to add some keyword, but you will stuck in that rule. Okay.
yes, 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 sir.
So it's about one question, means we are not getting the one question. Okay. But if you just mention it's related to that one, this thing, that thing. Okay. So kind of the interviewer can ask you anything. Okay.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir. Noted,
You
sir.
are you are just providing me questions. Okay. It's something like
Yes,
that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, because
Yes.
two hint I can take from here. First thing is you are not aware about that concept. First thing. Second thing is you are whatever you are adding, you are not even aware with that concept. Whatever you
Yes.
are adding here. Okay, so
Yes.
two thing is kind of negative impact
Yes.
can add here. Okay, so again, just let me summarize the whatever we have covered. We have covered
Yes.
frequency scan, we have covered PSS, we have covered MIB. And
Yes, sir.
as far as I have just, I think you also can feel, you have answered most of the thing in wrong way. Agree? So
Yeah.
after that, let's jump to the RAG, okay? Because like you have mentioned that particularly you are comfortable with RAG, okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
in RAG, basically, so what exactly this one significance of RAG? Let's start with very basic, okay?
Yeah. Sir,
Sorry.
yeah, significant means REST has included means the messages means there for the REST completion we have to number of messages and we have to means first of all we are getting the preamble request from UV to node B, then node B to UV has getting the response, then RRC connection request, then RRC connection setup, then
Again. So just first understand the question. I am not asking for the corridor. Okay. What I'm asking, significance of REG procedure. Okay. Means why we need REG basically.
yeah, okay, okay, okay. Sir, we have to require REST for the initial access to UV, and REST also we are to using at the time of handover.
Okay. REG at the time of handover.
Yeah,
And
and initial access to the UV.
okay. So what do we mean by initial access? As here you are
Yeah,
mentioning initial access.
yeah.
So
Sir,
exactly means what?
initial
Yeah, go
access
ahead.
means yeah, initial access means sir, why has to be required the slash on the network means uplink directions required to get attached with the network. That is I meant to say in initial access. Sir.
Initial REG. Okay. 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 Any other thing you can think of? Any other point? Any other?
For uplink synchronization means I meant to say means I'm using the initial access, but I meant to say uplink synchronization.
Yeah, this is correct word. Yes. Okay. So instead of any other word, so suppose you just before that uplink synchronization, you mentioned like two-liner answer, right?
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
that answer is kind of incorrect. Okay.
Yes,
Exact
yes,
word is what I want to hear from you is uplink synchronization.
yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes, sir.
Great. So apart from that uplink synchronization, any other thing in which we need REG?
Yes, sir. Means ideal to connected mode also means whenever we required for means goes from ideal
Mhm.
to connected mode. That time also RIS has to be performed.
Okay, okay. So just let me ask you one more thing. Okay, so that preamble we send in the reg,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
What do you think? What is preamble?
Sir, preamble is nothing but the resources element means a preamble has to get allocate to the UE for the to get the authentications in the terms of mere resources. Allocation has to be provided by the UV to in order to UV. So preamble is the medium to get the allocations or come on the means get the networks.
Okay, okay. Incorrect answer. Please check this one. Okay, again.
Mhm.
So here, apart from that, like suppose we get any failure from reg failure. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
based on which parameter we will reattempt. Okay, suppose let me create one scenario. Suppose my uni initiated one reg. Okay. And
Mhm.
we observe some failure. So what exactly my UI do after that reg failure?
Yes, sir. If rice has been getting failure, there are the number of reasons, sir. Miss
Mm-hmm.
in the if we unable to decode the PSL, so we are the timer explorer, so we are getting the rice failure. So in that case, UV has to get try to reconnection established with the UV, sir.
Okay.
Means reattempting
Okay.
for with the network service. Again followed
So
the same process.
this one. Okay. So again, that nothing to do with the reestablishment. Okay. So just think of some parameter which my UE will use when we reattempt our reg. What all parameter we will take care? Okay.
First of all, sir,
I'm mhm.
yeah,
Go ahead. Go
yes.
ahead. Yeah. So
Parameter means you should get the dedicated preamble whenever required to get RAS perform. He should be get the timing advance value. Uplink should be granted by the node B, and then he should be get the random value for
okay.
means for the
Just wait, wait,
RAS
wait,
process.
wait. Okay. So Sushil,
Yes, yes,
when we are doing initially a reg field, okay. So we are not why that dedicated preamble come into the picture. Okay. At the time of reattempt, what we will do with TA? TA is something which we get after reg successful. Okay. In reg response, basically we will get these
yes, yes,
parameter,
yes.
whatever you have mentioned.
Correct,
Okay.
correct, correct,
For
correct, sir.
now, our situation is we are doing reg procedure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So whatever you have mentioned, again, nothing to do with my questions. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
again, just one more attempt. Try to think more and answer.
Yes, sir. Means first of all, he is to get the means decode the PSS and SSS and MIB and CBON values for the RAS completions. If they this is the
Okay.
primary
We
thing.
have decoded successfully. We have decoded successfully. After that, what parameters we will check before attempting reg?
We have to confirm that either we are getting the sales detail, means cell identity, cell bar is no bar or not, then frequency band indicator. Uh, then we are to
Okay.
getting the
Just again, one thing.
yeah.
Frequency band indicator. What you will do with frequency band indicator at the time of reg? What is frequency band indicator? Where you are getting that frequency band indicator?
Frequency band indicator nothing but the it's allocating the resources in the means SIB sir. Means while we are decoding the SIB, this value has to be get like the access cell access information.
Frequency.
Cell access information service under the C1, these eyes has to become. So we
Okay.
have to ensure this means all the information of the UV has to means need not be we have to get before performing the rash means under such value
Okay.
should be
So
get decoded.
so
Yeah.
what is kind of role of that frequency band? Okay. This is band basically. What is the role of band in reg? Do you have any role? Okay. Any dependency on that band?
No, 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 not dependency, but
So just our main thing is we are just what I'm asking is reg.
mhm,
Okay. So
mhm,
here again, let me correct you. Okay. So here you
mhm.
can mention those reg related parameter what we have in SIP2. Basically the threshold, transmax, power, ramping step. Okay. These parameter. Are you aware of this parameter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you are not even mentioning those parameter, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
You feel. Okay. So you
Mhm,
just somehow miss those parameter. Okay.
mhm.
So first thing is if you are not sure and you are just trying to guess the answer. Okay. So first thing is we should mention those parameter which is related to that scenario. Okay.
Okay.
So here
Okay.
parameter related to those scenarios we have in the timers or we have some counters, we have thresholds in SIP2, right?
Yes.
So we will
Yes.
ramp up the power, we will again kind of restart the timers. Okay, those things I think you
Yes,
should
yes.
mention there.
I know, sir. Miss all the eyes for the SIP2. Miss, but I'm
No,
unable
no,
to
that
take.
is fine. So that's why I'm telling you.
Yes.
I feel you are aware, but like whenever you are answering, you just missed right or wrong. You just even not even
Yes.
mention those eyes, right? You just mentioned what you mentioned. frequency band indicator, bar not bar. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Again, if you are reattempting the ratch, means that barring over the nothing to do with band indicator, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Again, this is my fourth questions. I'm not able to kind of, you are not up to the mark in this one also. Okay, Mr.
Mhm.
Prepare the basic things. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
After that, let me ask you from some. Maybe we can ask from handover. Okay. So how many type of handover we have in LT?
Sir, there are two type of handle. One is S1 handle, the second one is S2 handle, sir.
X2. Okay. So suppose X2 interface is not available. Okay,
Yes.
between two inode base, extra interface is not available. And what my kind of inode B will do? Okay, and
Sir,
UE is kind of about to hand over. So what next thing my network will do?
if X2 is not available or get engaged busy somewhere, so it not be has to be perform the S1 handover, sir.
Yes, correct. Okay. Okay. So next thing is, so suppose, okay. So suppose you are attempting handover. So what is the possible reason of that handover failure?
Yes, sir. Possible causes for the handover is RLF failure.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is if the source inode be threshold means getting deteriorate with the neighbor cell. Uh, Say third one is if UV is going the poor coverage or not getting the required coverage or in the sense of miss coverage prospectively. That time also handover is happen and sometimes like for CSFB means whenever there is a LT coverage issue, then it has to be followed on the legacy network.
Okay.
These are
So
four causes.
whatever you have mentioned, whatever. So what do you feel? Whatever what you have mentioned here, whatever you have answered here. What was my
Sir, handle
question?
yes, sir, for handle for failure reasons means due to the RLF failure, coverage
Okay. So
prospectively.
RLF is fine. Okay. RLF is fine. Next, whatever what you mentioned.
Next is maintain the coverage, sir, weak coverage.
Okay. Next one.
Poor coverage. The third one
Poor
is
coverage
the
RLF is fine.
Yeah, yeah. Third one is if the serving in node B is getting deteriorate, means EV has to get in unable to get the proper coverage with the serving node B, then he has to get means initiate the handover with the neighbor cell or the target in node B.
Okay. So this is handover failureism.
No, sorry, this is not handover failure. This is the attempting means correct.
Okay.
Handover,
Last
yeah,
one,
handover,
you mentioned
yeah.
something about CSFB. Do you feel that is handover something to do with handover?
No, handover mean in the sense, means, sir, any outage or running means is comes under the RFA only, but failure of handover means if user has to be get the information of the target node be or target node be is not acknowledge the message from the source node be that time also handover getting failure.
Okay. So where you are getting that like these kind of cells or these parameter we have to measure. Okay, so how my UE kind of getting that suitable cell for the handover?
Sir, it has to be get means depend on the coverage perspectively means like the event trigger no whenever means if suppose neighbor cell is better than our serving cell that time we has to get no we are getting deteriorate and the neighboring cell coverage is better than the serving cell that time also we come to know service handover is required.
Okay. So suppose my cell is better. Okay. So what my question is, where we are so suppose whatever we are doing the measurement, whatever we are trying to find out the cell. Okay. So exactly where we are configuring those parameters, what to measure, what quantity we need to measure. what kind of this one thresholds related to events, where we are configuring those parameters. So where
Yeah,
we have that information.
RRCD configuration, sir.
Okay. RRC, so what all information we have in RRC?
RRCD configuration, we are getting the uh, PLM identity, register MIMI, then we are getting the SRB to add a mod list,
So
uh,
leave those parameters, just
UV
jump to the
capability.
whatever related to handover we have. Just name some parameter which is related to handover.
Mm, UV capability.
No,
No, sir.
not
Actually, I'm unable
related.
to recall. Yeah.
Okay. No issue, Mr. Whatever we are doing, just write down these questions. Okay. So this is not the
Yeah,
final
no, no, sir.
interview.
I'm keeping those you are instructing and correcting me. I'm noting, sir. Miss, not an issue, miss.
Yeah. So see
I
what
know.
happens. Sometimes we
Yes,
are not able to recall. Okay. So you have to work in this direction. That's it. This is kind of feedback. Whatever
yes,
we are
yes, yes, sir.
providing. Okay. So nothing to
Yes,
worry
sir.
about. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So leave. So again, Sushil, handover is also not up to the mark. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to prepare the handover flow, all those things. Okay. So this is kind of basic. My second question. Okay. This is related to the handover. This was my second question and kind of stuck in that questions. Okay. So again, prepare this one. Maybe next
Yes,
time we will again try to
yes,
do.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Next
yes.
one is kind of we can take something from 5G, right? So this one. What is numerology in 5G?
Sir, numerology is nothing but the n factor. Means numerology has to get fixed. Our means channel allocations we have to send the numerology. Means suppose numerology value is getting means extended, then the bandwidth and the subframe value also getting changed. Means in the
Okay.
OFDM
Okay.
we are getting using the numerology. According to the numerology, we have to means, fix the bandwidth service as per the numerology value, numerical value.
Again, Sushil.
Yes.
Everything about this answer, okay? Prepare this one. Nothing to do with all these things, okay? The
Mm-hmm.
numerology is the to be word to word answer is numerology is related to subcarrier spacing,
Yes.
okay? Subcarrier spacing basically, okay? So what exactly subcarrier spacing we have in LT?
Yeah, 12 subscriber spacing, sir, for in LT.
LT, okay. It's not 12 subcarrier spacing. 12 number of subcarrier we have very basic questions, okay? Subcarrier spacing in 15 kilohertz, okay? Spacing is
Yes,
15
yes, yes. Sorry,
kilohertz.
sorry. Yeah, 15 kilohertz. Yes. Channel spacing is
Yes, okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. Again, this is very basic questions. Means this is kind of you should aware. Okay. So
No,
what I asked,
I know, sir.
numerology.
I know, sir. 12 and 15, 180 kilohertz we have to get it. Uh,
Yeah, that's why. So sometimes we just miss. Okay. So just
mhm.
correcting you, but interviewer will judge you on these answer, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So okay. No issues. Okay. So in that one, our NSA, which one? SRB we use for NSA flow, means, NSA signaling. 5G signaling, which SRB we use.
Which SRB is you?
Mm,
SRB to use for the further NSA signaling, sir, for
Okay,
SRB two.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Again, write down this question. This is wrong. Okay. So
Yeah.
see, just to summarize whatever we have covered. So suppose we have covered 4, 5. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
not a single topic is kind of perfectly fine. Okay. I
Yes.
think you also can feel the same. Okay. So
Yes.
again, prepare. So
Yes.
maybe you can prepare some a small topic, maybe one topic, two topic. Okay. Start with
Okay.
those things. Okay. But
Okay.
whatever you are preparing, okay, just
Mm.
prepare from very small that can kind of one information at least. Okay. Means whatever information we are sending or receiving, whatever information element we are sending or receiving, okay, just
Mm.
have all the information. Okay. Maybe after that, suppose we can start with only power on, or maybe only power on or handover. Okay, like that. That is fine. Okay, completely fine. It will take time, but at least we will have the in-depth understanding. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So otherwise, like interviewer will not give even 5 minutes to you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
If he will ask you or they just ask you one or two question, after that they will not entertain you. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
just prepare in that way, like that. Whatever we are saying, like we have idea, or maybe if in case of any doubt, you can reach out to us. Okay, at any point of time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So that is all. I think, Sushil. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
we can
Thank you.
conclude here. Okay.
Yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
in case of any query, anything, any support you require, just feel free to reach out to us. Okay.
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sushil. Thanks
Thank you.
for your
Thank
time.
you.